Sabbath Shalom, everyone. Blessed Sabbath. The candles have just gone down. I mean, the sun is just going down, so I've lit the candles. And I'm just going to read this week's Torah reading. This is from Hebrews for Christians. It's Kislev the 16th, 5783 on the Hebrew calendar, which is December the 10th, 2022. Because remember, Saturday has already started here because it starts after sundown. The parashat is Vayishlach. The Torah reading is Genesis 32:3 to 36:43. The Haftarah, the reading from the Old Testament, is Obadiah 1:1 to 21, and the Brit Hadashah, the renewed covenant, the reading from the New Testament, is Hebrews 11:11 to 20, and Matthew 26:36 to 46. And this week's portion is called "And He Sent." God rested in faith. Our Torah portion this week contains the story of how Jacob wrestled with the angel of the Lord just before he encountered his estranged brother Esau. During the grappling session, we call the meaning of Jacob's name in brackets. The Malachi, the angel, injured Jacob's thigh, but Yaakov refused to release his hold until he received the blessing. Ahiah then asked him, "What is your name?" And he said, Yaakov. The angel then replied, "Your name shall no longer be called Yaakov, Hillholder of issue, but Yazvayah, contender with God. But as a prince, Asar, you have contended with Ahiah and with men, and have prevailed." And that's from Genesis 32:28. Yaakov's story teaches that before we can return from our place of exile, we have to face our fears and wrestle over who we really are with Ahiah. Each of us must be renamed from Yaakov to Yazvayah, from being a manipulator to one who surrenders to Ahiah's power and blessing. Just as Jacob finally prevailed with God when the power of his faith overcame the pain of his past, so we can escape from our own exile, the prison of our past, by proclaiming from the heart, "I have seen Ahiah face to face, and yet my life has been delivered." And that's from Genesis 32:30. And I'm getting quite excited, and my grandchildren are. It's the first year they've kept Hannakuh, and the first candle gets lit on Sunday, December the 18th. I know a lot of Christians are looking forward to Christmas, but you really shouldn't. It's a terrible pagan holiday. It's the birthday of many pagan demonic gods, including Horus in the Egyptian. Dates for Hannakuh. On the biblical calendar, the month of Kislev is the 9th of the year, and also one of the darkest, with the days progressively getting shorter and the nights getting longer. Indeed, the winter solstice often occurs during the last week of Kislev, and therefore the week of Hannakuh often contains the longest night of the year. It is no wonder then, among other things, the holiday of Hannakuh represents an appropriate time to kindle the lights of faith and to remember the light of the world in the Messiah's advent to earth. The Hebrew word Hannakuh means dedication. It was actually rededication, I think, and it's called the Feast of Dedication when Yeshua HaMashiach, our Saviour, who some call by his pagan name Jesus still, which is sad, and when he celebrates it in the New Testament, it's called the Feast of Dedication, and marks an 8-day winter celebration that commemorates the victory of faith over the ways of speculative reason and demonstrates the power of the miracle in the face of mere humanism. Although it is customarily observed as a festival of lights, Hannakuh is a fighting holiday, a call to resist the oppression of this world and to exercise faith in Ahiah. Romans 13:12. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it at that. I haven't been making many videos, so Ahiah's been telling me to rest one just to forget the haters, but I try to reason with them as much as I can, and try not to be horrible because we're meant to tell the truth in love, Okay, thank you. Bye. Blessings to everyone in the name of Ahiah Ashar, Ahiah, that I am, the name he told Moses at the burning bush. Have a good week. Have a good Shabbat.